look inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, rivals do battle in the NFC East. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
Please welcome your 2026 Dallas Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, it is Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of
pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Giants.
A gain of 14.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll step up and run this. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. DeMarvion Overshow there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And that's going nowhere, thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinton Williams, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. We've seen a couple of punts so far to start this game out, so they'll try it again in this scoreless game with 1st and 10. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb.
It's 2nd down.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his man, it's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25
They get
yards
25 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll throw again, Dak. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Williams, first down, and he's not done. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps.
In trouble, and down he goes. Thibodeau gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 38-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He is brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Out of shotgun. It's dark. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
To throw, it's Dark on first and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
On second down, Dark. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the
receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. To the air again goes Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. In motion, it's Robinson. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
To the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead.
Cowboys 3.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 15. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Williams, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Prescott. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 30.
What a run by Williams. And even 30 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7.
Cowboys 10, Giants 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Prescott now. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
That's another Giants first down.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Dart gonna hold on to it himself.
Jackson Dart on the keeper. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3. Now Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he will get into the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants are on top. It's 14-10.
Cowboys 10.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. A first down throw for Prescott. That's caught by Lamb.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Pistol now for Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 33 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Prescott again. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Again, Prescott to the air. Back into the hands of Lamb. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To the air again. Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a point. It's 14-13.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note coming away with 3.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get across the 20, knock him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. A play fake, now Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Third and a long way to go. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He's up to the 20. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Williams. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll swing that outside, and he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
14.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
To the air once more is Dart. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Tyler Newman up from the secondary, working his way in to record the sack.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught at about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Dart gonna hope. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Prescott now. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll go with Williams. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Williams gets it on the draw. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9. On play action, here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
9 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of shotgun. It's Dark. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12
They
yards.
get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Giants.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
21 more yards.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On second down, Dart. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
Here's third and 2. Pistol out for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Giants' 45-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. His fullback releasing, They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On third down, Prescott. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This officially a 58-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Dart can throw here on 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air again goes Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Open man is Robinson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air once more is Dart. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them.
And he will take it in himself. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Cowboys 31, Giants 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
To give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. There's that man again. Another catch. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. To a knee goes Prescott. And that should do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.